Hello and welcome to IMAP's module of budget and control budget creation. So in the last module we saw how we're going to use the estimation and the estimate model, and we've estimated the video number 5 and we have proved it. So right now we're going to talk about two more things in that module, which is estimation and budget. We're going to go to past costs for a second. So we always had this idea of what did it cost us in the past, and we always ask that question when we go through Excel sheets and everything. IMAPS tracks all the past costs of all your project automatically by cost codes, since we created a specific company-based cost codes. So all your project will be tracked with a unique identifier, which is the cost code. So here I can choose, let's say, piling general, and I can choose the projects that I have, or I can click view on past costs, and I'm able to see the average man hours and the median per man hour for the past cost that I have. I can also check and check the past cost by specific project. So basically, as you can see here, we have all the cost codes that you can imagine: anchor bolt, drill bits, fabricate forms, mixed concrete, bollard installation, parking, and it goes for many, more than 1,500 cost code with specific actual past costs that you can access and able to use for your estimation. So that functionality will alleviate a lot of search, and you have all that data that's continuously getting updated as your projects are being completed. So now we're gonna go back to the actual estimate. If you guys remember, in the last estimating module we actually did video number 5. So I'm gonna click on budget. In the budget, we're gonna go and find the actual budget. As you can see here, we have a lot of the projects that we have. You have demo movie 1, which is video number 5. So I can go into that budget and view it. It was 97,500 total cost budget, and it was 500 man hour. And it was an approved. So the status right now is an approved estimate. So the first thing you have to do as you go through the negotiation, if you actually get it awarded, you click on update of the status, and you can say awarded or not awarded. So usually we're gonna go with awarded to continue this presentation. You click on awarded and you save. So right now that the project is awarded, you already have a control budget of $97,500, and you can view it here, and you can see every single cost code with all the items in it. I can even go into the details of the cost code, and I can see how it was estimated. I cannot change anything here because that's a control budget, and the control budget is time-stamped and saved within the system. So now we have a control budget that we can track all our costs against. We know exactly when it's created, and we have a timestamp here forever with the actual person that we have. The next step is that we're going to discuss here is budget change request, because we do know that once we actually do the finalize the control budget, there will be change orders and changes to the actual budget, and these have to be managed accordingly. So I'm going to click on budget change request, and you can see here we have all the projects. However, based on your actual accesses that you have, you're able to go in and check what changes was done to the budget. So here you can see an example where there was a budget change that was rejected. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how we do a change request. So I go into my project, which we've already mentioned here. It's the video project, which is on page 2, demo movie 1, video number 5. I click on the edit button here. So let's say I'm going to add an activity because the client asks us for another thing, which is we're going to build a road. Build access road. So we can put the description: access road was excluded from the bid and added by the client in a post-bid addendum. So we can create that. And now we can add the same thing as the estimation module. We can add an activity item. I can just search for road. So install guardrail, snow removal, road maintenance, let's say road paving. I'm gonna say it's 1,000 let's say it's 2.5 man hours and $65 per man hour, and material is $100, just for the sake of example. Well, it's a four-man crew, we have two crews, so it's $162,000, total 262. We can create it, and here we have that activity that changed. So, or we can add another activity, but for the sake of this video, we're just gonna click on add new activity. You can add multiple items here. So we already added here $262,000 to our $97,000 project, and we can submit for approval. So now it's submitted for approval. You can see it here. It now goes to the budget change requests. I go into the budget change request, and it's at the bottom. It's pending. I can go in. You can see that your total cost was 97,000 originally, and the current is 360. It shows it to you in red. Same thing, the total initial man hours were 500, and now it's 3,000. And the build access road is the change, which I can also visualize and see it all in red here with all the information on it. So I can click approve and decline. I can click approve or decline, but for the sake of this exercise, we're going to approve it. We can say please submit change order, and we click on approve, and right now the budget is approved. So for the sake of reviewing how the system works in live, we're going to go to reporting. We're going to look at estimating and budget. I'm going to go to control budget by activity. I'm going to go to my demo movie 1 project, which is video 5. I'm going to generate the report. As you can see, the report is downloaded at the bottom. Click on it, and now we have the report. 360,000, remember the whole thing, 3,000 man hours, and you can see here that we have the change, which is a separate activity, which is C4000 with the 162 minute. So it's a live system that updates everything as you move forward with it. And that ends the control budget and control budget change module.